All right, I'm looking at another Deluxe Waffle. These are the weekly waffles that are a little bit bigger. And so basically, if you're not familiar with waffle, we've got a grid of words here and we just have to swap the letters, and you're trying to do it in the fewest swaps possible. You can see we have 25 remaining, and the green and the yellow follow normal Wordle coloring, so that's about all we need to know. Oh, and I'm gonna put some letters on the screen as I kind of figure out some of the words, but those are something I'm adding in after the fact. That's not something that shows up on the website, so. All right. So I'm looking at these vertical middle ones here because they've got a lot of greens already. This is potentially, what is this gonna be? I mean, IER is what I'm thinking, but tardier, ARDIER. And we've got a few A's, a few E's, so I'm thinking tardier there. This one, ING staying maybe? Is there a T? We don't have a T. Spaying? Spaying is possible. It's gotta be ING, I think. Spaying would work. Okay, so let's look at some of these other ones. Now these two across the middle here. Now this one's interesting. It has a yellow O. It could be probably ION. Opinion. We've got a couple P's. Opinion. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Opinion. Couple N's. And then this one here is, ooh, so between the A's, you're gonna have to have a consonant. And between the N and the R, you gotta have a vowel. But yeah, I'm not sure what that one's gonna be yet. Okay, so let's look. Where do we want to look next? The G down here is interesting to me. Okay, so we've got a yellow O. It's probably not gonna end in O. It could, but no, it can't because there's no O in the column here because of the white O. So the O can't be at the end there. It could be between the R and the G. Otherwise, I'm thinking probably second, because again, ending in an O over here doesn't feel likely, but it is possible. I'm thinking second or fourth for the O. G, maybe ED. We do have a D here. It could be for the, and an E, so those could be, it could be, oh, but that E's for there. But yeah, it could have ED. You could have ED for both of them, really. What would this be if this is NED? A something. Not sure there. Now, the Y, I mean, I really like putting a Y in the bottom right when possible. It just seems like it's the most likely place for a Y. It often comes up that way. I'm tempted to just move it down there and see what happens, but do something like GRY. Okay, if the D is not down here at the end, if it's in the row, what's that gonna be? Could be at the beginning of the word, maybe. That'll be good. Can't be DE. DA. Can't be E or U, so DA or DO? DI would work too. Could be an I. I don't know. I'm not coming up with anything on these. This is tricky. So, I mean, I feel like the D has to almost be at the beginning if it's in this first row. It's not gonna go right here, it's not gonna go right there. It could be there, but again, just doesn't, something DT, and it's not an A, and yeah, I don't like that. So I think the D is gonna be in this column, and ADN doesn't work, so I really like DY, NDY would work if we were putting a Y down here. That would be good. NDY. But then what's gonna come between the A and the N? If it's NDY, A something NDY. I don't know, we've got two P's here, which is interesting. We're thinking one here. The other, now, okay, now this is interesting. Okay, so if the P, unless we can put the P in this middle word here, there's no P in the first column or the last row, so they would have to go in these other words. Ooh, this could be Nirvana. Nirvana, I like Nirvana there, because we've got a V we need to use. I think Nirvana, I'm gonna go with Nirvana. There's only one V, so I'm gonna move it up here. Okay, good, so this is gonna be Nirvana. Interesting. This is an E, so we've got two I's, but neither one of those are where the F needs to go, so. We haven't used an F yet, right? We've got Nirvana, we've got opinion. We have two P's. We don't know where this O goes. So we've used both the P's then, haven't we? No, we've used one of the P's. Spaying. Oh, an opinion. We've used both the P's. Spaying and opinion. Oh, so we've used both the P's, so we don't need to put a P in these other words. Yeah, okay. We've got two F's though. And we haven't used either of the F's yet. Okay, so the F's are what we need to use somewhere. And have we used... No, we haven't used both I's. We've only used one of the I's. And we've only got... Oh, we don't have any more N's, do we? Spaying is an N. Nirvana is an N. Opinion is an N. We've used all three of our available N's. Ooh, that's interesting. So we have no N's. I'm liking the Y down here. I like NDY and GRY as possibilities. We do have an R here. But I'm not sure what, if this is GRY, where's this O go? R-O-G-R-Y? Forgery, no, not quite. We need to use two F's somewhere. Maybe the NDY and GRY doesn't work. If it's a Y, I mean, it could be like GEY. Can't quite do energy or... F-O-R or... We don't have any N's or P's. So if it's O-R, I mean... It's gotta be an F or an S. No, we can't do surgery. Or... Foraged? Foraged would work. F-O-R-A-G-E-D. I had thought about putting the D down here. Foraged, I think, would work. This word's gonna end in an F, though. Maybe O-O-F? Something... Roof? I mean, we do need to use an R. Sunroof. Sunroof. Sunroof, foraged. Okay. I like that. I'm gonna move the D. It's the only D we have. Okay, good. Good. All right, so foraged, this needs to be an A, that's a P. The I goes there. Okay, so the F, one of the F's goes up here. No, down here. This needs to be an F, but neither one of those are E's. This I-E-F. Yeah, there we go. We can do a three-way there. Okay. Do that. And those two. Okay, good. This is working. Okay. Now, this is an N. Where does the other F go, though? That's the question. We've got... Oh, okay, we've only got one S, so let's go ahead and move the S up there. Good. This is going to be a U. I think we only have the one U. Good. Now we've got two R's. This one needs to be an N. What's this going to be up here? It's S-A-T? Satisfy. Satisfy. That's where the Y is going to be, up here. Yep. And the other F is going to go there. Okay. good, good. Now, this needs to be an A and an I. Oh, we only got one I, so the I has to go up here, right? Yep, yep. And this is gonna be yearned. Gonna be yearned. So this. Okay, this is an A, a P. All right, this needs to be an R. This needs to be an A. This needs to be a P. We can do all three of those. There we go. Okay, that. Swap there. There we go. Now we're getting there. Okay, so I think we've got all the words figured out. We just got to figure out the right way to swap. So this needs to be a P, A, O. Okay, we've only got one P left, so we can go ahead and do, if it's the only one left, we can go ahead and move it. It has to go there. This needs to be an A and an O, so we can swap those two. This needs to be an N, E, and O, so we'll do all three of those. No, this needs to go down here. There we go, the N needs to go there. And then we can swap these two. Very good. This needs to be an A, we've only got the one A left. So we can do that. Now it swaps with the E there, yes. The R goes up here. This is the N. And the final swap, and there's 5 remaining, so that's perfect score. All right, 5 stars. Okay, so we've got the definitions down here for any of them that you don't know. There's satisfy, nirvana, opinion, foraged, sunroof, tardier, spaying, and yearned. All right, that was a tricky one. I had a lot of trouble with the words around the outside for some reason. The inside ones weren't too bad, but anyways, there you go. That was this week's Deluxe Waffle. Let me know how you did with this one. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Oh, it could be, we could still have an S there. This could be artsy. We're putting a lot of R's in the grid. So there, and there, and there we go. All right, that was an easy one. Decided, maybe. So doing 8 words blindfolded isn't hard enough. We could do spool or after, or spoof and alter, either way. Oh, we could do whiz. There we go, okay. Woo.